People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into... But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the path.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But...
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human.
A direct offensive? Or crush them from the flanks? What brightly colored annals, the journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Is this a fortress?
This is the first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas. This place is called the Herta.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytheran lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like he's talking to Madame. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world. All constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta?
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place... Look, oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a...
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the...
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely...
On the contrary. After all, it was the very first of them who created the god. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we? This next stop on has a lot of similarity.
A snow-covered land?
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cool. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world. A leader who took up the mantle.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called...
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was, and they only managed to reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yes, the IPC conquered many worlds through trade, and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond Amphorius, and they all walk on roads. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Belobog, didn't they
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak, and would have destroyed them if I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphorius must become a power so...
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk, even if I may not live to see it. I believe such a day will surely...
They still have their dignity intact. One day...
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old law, Amphorius must shatter the...
Speaking of the order, another one of my friend's companions may be... Let's go to the next page. This next world is a nation. The first time I heard about that place,
Such opulence doesn't...
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon... It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting...
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the reverie. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps through a traveler's eye.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. But then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the...
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can... As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up...
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and...
You are also very self-aware, Emperor. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for human...
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit.
Then let's wrap up.
This... absolute...
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphorius. Our world flows and meanders. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius still... Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me until...
You really saw right through me, Emperor.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on Law's final destination. Before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout his trailblade, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides and complete your conquest. Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea, like the circulating ocean current. The trial is over. Who will own the divine authority of law? What?
I am the law. Why should I give my Imperial... Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I...
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the law. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
What?
You can't guess? We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still...
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the...
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and...
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator... I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth, and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and... So now, hearken to my final words. History will...
Final words?
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life. In the name of the Imperator, I either sacrifice yourself for conquest.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the beginning and the end of her...
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The golden...
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many...
They are no more. The 2nd and 4th Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of... We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, take no prisoners among the enemy soldiers. All sages who resist...
Understood! Those who are resolved to die.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary...
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scout... It's a strategic...
Walking drag.
Let them deal with their earthly...
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put... It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the flame, she answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind.
I would rather be forgotten. Because the law can be neither eternal, and only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the Dux Gladiorum. This time, then High Sealants. I will. Will you choose to do not care?
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That you...
People once cheered for my ascension. And now, I see I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear Serid.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overrode. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like every chess game, we only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, it is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundary? It was neither The Imperator only saw how the circle.
Look at this chessboard.
They are straight. They look like the stuff.
From that page emerged so vast, so not a single trace of corruption. Is this Saritra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperators and Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophet, the Imperator, never makes empty promises. This is the final gift that the Imperator...
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt that once I stepped on the land, I found myself caught in a play. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should, but I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this...
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusion? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself...
I must refuse.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers with...
Your logical deductions are vastly Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Amphorius is not a place where 3 paths entangle, but where 3... You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children...
Oh, so this isn't just... What was the last thing he said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge Waters? He didn't say anything back then.
That's correct. And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.